Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And I got some new news concerning the saga and the trash talk between Tevin Farmer and Gervonta Tank Davis. Look, let me tell you something about this. I tried to stay away from this subject, but by popular demand, people have asked me, like, hey, do a video about Tank Davis and, and Farmer. Look, Farmer 2 years ago comes to Tank Davis and tell Tank Davis, hey, I have a belt. What's up? I want that smoke. I want that work. I don't know what fight they were at. They're always at a fight. The biggest fans of fight fans are other boxers a lot of times. They buy those roles. You swear, if you look at any fight ringside, you're going to see at least a dozen fighters or ex-fighters in that, or sprinkled out with the referees out there in the crowd, and that fight was no exception. That fight produced Tank Davis in the crowd and Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer became a champion at a 130. And Davis was basically like, hey, yeah, you'll get it or whatever. And it's like, it's just talk. You know what I mean? Sure, this is boxing talk, but I noticed something about the PBC fighters. They talk a lot and do less than that. You know what I mean? And it's a situation where I don't think they want Davis. I don't think Ellerby wants Tank Davis to fight anyone right now. PBC's thing is build a fight, build a fight, build a fight until you forgot about that fight, then they make the fight. You know what I mean? Unless something else happens. You know what I mean? Someone gets upset. So a lot of time it just really gets spoiled by some unknown person. But that's why I love boxing. Because I know people strategize on those type of ways to try to make fights. And so they make a bunch of fixed fights and, a lot of cherry picks. And that cherry pick will go wrong. They pick that wrong cherry with that thorn in it and get their ass pricked. Okay? So that's what happened. So Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't have any, I don't think he has any intention on fighting Tevin Farmer. But more so, if he did, I don't even think he could if he wanted to. He can't fight Tevin Farmer because Tevin Farmer's fighting on the zone. Leonard Ellerby said out of his own mouth, no, we don't need to do business with Eddie Hearn. What business do we have to do with Eddie Hearn? What business do we have to do with Eddie Hearn? He looks weirder every time I see him with that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, mouth looks like a booty hole or something. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't look, it looks weird. But anyhow, no, that fight's not going to get made. Contrast, conflict of interest, different platforms. It won't happen. You know what I mean? It won't happen until Tevin Farmer gets out of the contract with the zone. Then maybe a fight will happen. That's if he's still a champion. But again, it's just trash talk. Deontay Tank Davis he talks shit about about everyone. Honestly, Deontay, he's got into it with Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? Like he's talking shit about everyone in other weight classes except the one that he's in. There I said it. Gervonta Tank Davis he wants to fight smaller guys like his homeboy Errol Spence. So that's how their platform is boosting their profile, by fighting guys with a name but smaller. Congratulations. But as far as Tevin Farmer, the trash talk is always going to be trash talk, and that's it. Trolling, much. Actually doing, no. So that's it. That's basically all we're going to say about Tank Davis, because he is a prisoner of the PBC. I've done a video about him and Errol Spence. So if you want to check that out, it's in there, brothers. It's in there, brothers and sisters. But you guys tell me what you think about Gervonta Tank Davis, Tevin Farmer. Will it happen, or will they just talk trash until they both get beat again? Or for Tevin Farmer again. But Gervonta Tank Davis, gets beat. Anyway, please subscribe, and you guys been counterpunched. Peace.